What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be discussing the 2021 Morris lineup. This is, I guess, second wave that they've kind of, well, it's the third, because of the techie stuff, but we didn't make a video on that. So, we're going to be basically just, going over the new SVI ones, and to start off, we have Lunging Reaper with Digitized. So, basically, it's just a remake of Lunging Reaper, except clothes and stuff are a little bit different, and it's digitized.
Full screen.
Okay.
Full screen is epic.
There we go. Happy now.
Yes!
I think he's cooler than the last one, but
I don't like him as much as the last one.
He's not great.
I do like the way that the face looks, but I don't like the way that the digit eyes are, set back a little bit. It just looks off to me.
They're always looking to the one side. He's always looking at his sights pretty much. It looks like he's always looking at his sights.
Yeah, I do like the way that sight looks.
Ahead. He very rarely looks ahead at you.
He's
pretty much the older. He's pretty much the old one. Like the remake, the re-release of the old one.
But with
digit eyes.
I don't like the lunge movement, though. It's not like a new thing, but I just think it looks dumb.
Yeah.
I think it's fast. It might be fast. I wonder if they're finally upping the speed on these things.
Now, he's $280, which I don't like.
$280. His normal retail's $230.
It was $200 on Morris's site, actually. Which is $80 for digit eyes is insane.
Yeah, it's not worth $50 for those digit eyes.
Yeah, he should be $220, $230 tops. Because his clothes seem less detailed as well. I feel like he had more of the creepy cloth. But I'm not 100% positive on that.
Yeah. Alright, so next is Lunging Witch, right?
Yes. Yeah, Lunging Haggard Witch. With
I
digit
like
eyes.
the Reaper better tthan the Witch, but they're both pretty bad.
They're both horrible.
I like the Lunging Reaper better. This looks terrible in my opinion. That face is
same.
Terrible is an understatement.
Pretty much. The only thing that's nice is the skull. And the eyes do look cool, in my opinion, in the hat. But,
it's literally the same thing with digit eyes. I mean, the clothing may be a little bit different.
Yeah, it seems a little more sleek.
The staff's the same. The face is the same. It's just with the digit eyes.
I don't
the
like
hat's
when
pretty much the same.
I don't like when they put the pink on the face. Like that. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Paint.
I see that.
The pink splotches.
Did you see how weird she looked when her eyes were off?
Yeah,
she looks so bad with her eyes off.
Yeah, that looks so weird. But with her eyes on, it still looks bad, so I don't like it.
10 out of 10 will not buy unless it's $50 somewhere.
Yeah, again, 280, which is still absurd.
The thing about her is at least the Reaper kind of looks interesting with the eyes off. She just looks horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Reaper looks fine because then he just doesn't have eyes. It kind of looks good with the skull.
Also,
and if you guys didn't notice, their prices are really high this year.
Yeah, and it sucks to be someone, but I mean they sell the props well, so I guess I could see why they'd raise the prices, but it still is absurd.
Yeah.
All right, so
if you guys didn't notice, the Cellar Dweller and the Hooded Phantom are now on the site. And those, and Cotton Candace, but we knew she was $200.
Also the small ones.
But those two are super overpriced.
Yeah.
I think Cellar Dweller is $350 and Hooded Phantom is $250, which isn't as bad, but still really overpriced.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so, next up we have Towering Reaper. This is probably my favorite out of the ones that we got today. Or, I guess, today, because you'll probably be seeing this
for sure.
today.
This guy's amazing.
I love the way his cloth looks and everything. I like the chest, but he's $400, which I don't agree with.
What is very stupid about this is they did that because of the movement, because he's got the moving head, the digital eyes, and the moving mouth. But what they really should have done was, first of all, make him 12 feet, because I don't know why they wouldn't bring him down 2 feet when they made a 12-foot version. And second, they should definitely make him 300 or less because they don't have to do all the plastic detailing of the 12-foot one at Home Depot because he's full on covered by a robe. So they really only need to model the hands and the face. So it really shouldn't cost much because could just be two metal poles holding him up.
Yeah.
It's literally
Another
metal
thing,
and cloth.
He has reused audio.
Yeah, he does. I noticed that.
It's like, this whole thing is just kind of... The reused audio is getting very annoying with Morris. Most of these seem to be remakes of, like, older props.
It's kind of annoying to a haunter, but I don't think it really matters because people who just go through a haunt aren't going to notice, unless you have multiple props with it, that they're not going to notice that that's the same from a prop they might have heard before. So it's not too bad, but it is a kind of annoying thing to see because it's really nice to get new audio.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, next one we have the Soothsayer.
Soothsayer. Another overpriced but really cool one.
Yeah, $300 for this. I don't like that price, but, I mean, it's a good prop. It should be like $230 though.
Yeah, her movement and looks are really cool, and it was leaked that she can sit or stand. They don't say anything about that, so I don't know if that's confirmed.
Yeah.
But she's supposed to have an armature in her legs that allows you to, like, pose it up or down.
I'm starting to wonder if it's a separate prop that is the sitting one.
Or the sitting one was a original prototype.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't know. But yeah, she's cool. I like the face a lot. I don't know if they're going to show it close up here, but her face is really detailed and nice looking, but not worth $300.
Definitely not.
Yes. She's definitely not the best.
I do like how the orb looks, though, in her hand. I like how it glows. And
yeah, I love those orbs. The witch I get next, because I'm definitely going to replace my witch right now, I really want one of those, because I think those have a cool look.
Yeah. If I were to get a witch, I'd probably get this one, because this is definitely an awesome one.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Any final thoughts on?
Yeah, like the witches don't really fit in like my haunt, which, well, technically not a nice haunt, but whatever. Witches don't really have a spot, but like it's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Like it isn't the best, but it's one of the better ones.
Definitely.
So next up is a prop that's already a thing, but I think he has new audio, right?
That's new audio.
Scorched Scarecrow. I don't understand why they brought him back, because he's 2018? Or 2019?
Yeah, he's not a very old one. And I don't know if he's sold very well, but they brought him back, and the arms look terrible. That's the first thing I noticed. Why are they so small?
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
That's how it was originally.
I
That
think
was weird.
adding a bit more cloth, or just at night, I don't think it'll look bad. But he is a cool prop.
Yeah.
He clearly sold well enough that they...
Yeah.
He's been selling every year since like 2016 or something like that.
He would really go well. He would go well with Smoldering Zombie, I think.
Or in like maybe like he'd go good with like Flaming Scarecrow or Twisted Jack.
Yeah.
I do like the light up chest plate.
Yeah, Flaming Scarecrow.
Flaming Scarecrow and Twisted Jack are the same thing, just one static one isn't.
Yeah.
And somebody here she already has Twisted Jack.
I do like. I like the look.
I'm pretty sure they raised his price.
I'm not surprised. I don't know what his price is. That's the only one I don't know.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure his original price was $230 or $250.
Or
and
something
now it's
like
like
that.
$280, I think.
Yeah,
$280
that's
sells
annoying.
Horrific, but it's not good either. But
they're slowly raising the prices because
Yeah.
a few years ago, seeing Towering Clown at like 220 was even kind of crazy. And then there was one for 300 like in 2018 or something. I don't know.
Diamond
I
Harvester
remember
was
seeing
270.
the first 300 and thinking that was super overpriced.
Pretty
And now
sure
300 seems okay. So it's obviously getting higher.
Yeah.
Like
And
Force
then we're
Demon.
getting ones like Mr. Salty for $350, and it keeps going up until it's going to be like $1,000 for something that we could have gotten for like $200 a few years ago.
I believe.
But that's the thing. Eventually, animatronics are going to get too expensive, and nobody's going to buy them anymore. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is pretty much they keep raising the prices, yet not everybody's going to be willing to accept these raising prices.
I'll be fine
Yeah, I
if
feel
they
like they
improve
would
the
have done
quality.
better with the cheaper prices. They'd get more sales.
Yeah.
At the rate we're going, distortions in a few years, it's going to be cheaper to buy distortions props.
Yeah, exactly.
Improve the quality and the price will be better.
quality. I mean, like their quality does seem to be improving every year.
A little bit,
Yeah, totally. Well, if you look back on some of the older Spirit props, I know it's not all Morris stuff, but like SVI has gotten so much better. Looking back on 2011 to 2013 props that I have, they're so much worse quality.
Yeah, like the old Gatekeeper, you couldn't move him without him falling apart. Yeah, his poles didn't actually lock together. That's the same with all my old zombies. You literally can't pick them up, or else they'll just like die.
That's weird to think about, because I always pick up my props, and it's like, if I tried to pick up Blood Brothers, and he just fell apart in my hands. That's weird. I never even realized that. Alright,
I never had an animatronic fall apart on me.
Shall we move on to the final one?
I have. Shadow Stalker is the worst, I think. Because Shadow Stalker, his poles just, like, slide in. There's nothing securing him. So you have to carry him from the base and, like, hold his shoulders down. It's so weird. Some of those older props are just annoying.
Yeah, like, the only time, like, the base fell off one of my animatronics was taken after I was taking apart Broken Girl, her base came off because I took off the screws of the base and I was gonna, take her apart, like, the rest of the way. I got already taken the upper body off and everything, and next thing you know, forgot I unscrewed the base and the base came off.
Oh. Yep.
Because mine was a store display.
Yeah, like,
alright, so on to one of the more anticipated ones.
Oh, boy.
This is Rosemary. So, they brought her back, but people are hating on her a lot. I think that's mostly because of how different she looks from the original.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to come out here right now and say everybody was way too quick to hate on this thing. I feel because, all it really needs, the only reason it looks so thin is just for the simple fact that it doesn't have shoulders.
And I think that's fine. It just looks like a smaller girl. I don't think it really looks too bad.
I think they're going to add shoulders in the actual released model. It's probably going to cost Techie like 1 or 2 cents to add a shoulder frame.
Yeah.
She's $200. $200 is not a very fair price for her. I mean, she has got a good amount of movement, but
yeah, and I imagine she might end up being cheaper because there was already like one of those like eBay pre-order things, and she was $180 on there.
Oh, that's $180's not bad. She should be like $160 though. Just save a little bit.
Her original retail was like $140, I think.
Are pre-orders out?
Yeah.
Are they for eBay. Everything? Because then I may be ordering a few.
Only for I think it was only for Rosemary. It was one of those like they did it for. It was one of those things for Uncle Charlie. Like in like April, there was an Uncle Charlie thing, like Uncle Charlie 2020 model pre-order,
and it did become a thing. But with this prop, I don't know how to feel about it. I like the face, but it's bland. The face is so bland to me. And also, there's something about it that looks cheap.
It looks like latex, right?
It looks like the original. I'm pretty sure I think the head's going to be vinyl instead of, I think it's going to be vinyl like from, like, Broken Girl instead of the latex.
Well, I don't know. If you look at the mouth, though, it doesn't look like there's one of those doll, like, slits.
No, I'm saying, vinyl. I'm saying, the latex-y kind of vinyl. I'm pretty sure Broken Girl's head's vinyl.
Why should it be silicone?
It's not gonna be silicone. That'd be funny,
I know.
But
That's professional.
Weird, but it's not gonna happen.
Her dress feels fancy and her arms are too small. But maybe once I add the shoulders, it'll look a little bit more proportioned properly. At least I hope so.
And if they don't, and here's the thing, if they don't add shoulders, you just go in there and add a little thing to beef out the shoulders. It's not super hard.
It's not a hard thing to do.
Or you can just go out and buy something. Another thing is, I feel like her lunging is pointless.
Yeah, it's so delayed.
Honestly, if I bought her, I'd honestly probably just disconnect the wires to the lunging.
Mm-hmm. I saw the old one in person this year for the first... No, probably not the first time. But I saw her in person, or I guess last year now. And the lunging was anticlimactic. At a house near me.
Oh,
they had a ton of rare props, including her, and it was just kind of dumb. It just doesn't do much. It kind of just falls. It's just a bruh.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like the more, like, pop-up. Like, if she popped up, if she was, like, kneeling down more than popped up, she'd be better. Also, I feel like they should
It
add,
should
like...
have been, it should have been whatever her name is. Lunging Lily.
Yeah.
That motion.
10 out of 10, bring back Lunging Lily 2021.
One thing I want to see them add is, like, kneecaps, so she actually looks like she has knees. Like, kind of, I know Demonic Dahlia has those and they don't do much.
Cool.
But, like...
Yeah, and it doesn't
better than
cost
Demonic
much,
Dahlia.
just that plastic framing.
Yeah.
Better than Demonic Dahlia, at least. Like, good God, Demonic Dahlia's knees were horrible.
Yeah, like, Pete has them and they're really good on him.
Who did you say?
Pete. Punctured Pete, you know, the guy with the stake in him.
Oh,
guy.
yeah, I couldn't hear you because your mic glitched out.
Oh,
your
bro.
mic's... Actually, my Discord's glitching out.
That's fun. Alright, is that all we have to say for this?
Oh, yeah, another complaint I heard about Rosemary is people were saying they don't like specs that her eyes are red.
I like the red, honestly.
Yeah, I think that looks okay.
You know,
like
here's the
bloodshot.
thing about the red. Here's the thing about that. Just switch out the LEDs. It's not that hard to do.
It's weird they don't activate for the whole phrase, though. Or for the whole sequence.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I mean, that's how the older one was, but it's not like... But it's not like a huge deal. Hopefully the people who are griping and hating over this thing will end up actually liking this thing in the end, because it's not actually that bad. You know? I wonder if it's built the same, too.
I don't like the, clothes. They look fancy. Too fancy for her.
Too fancy?
Yeah. Fancy schmancy.
That's the same... That's how I thought with Cellar Dweller. Because he's got, like, a suit on.
Oh, yeah, he does. Forgot about that.
Fancy schmancy.
Yeah, sometimes the clothes make no sense.
Right,
okay, so quickly, let's talk about, Jack Stalker.
Alright,
oh, boy, him.
I can...
I don't know if you can get an image of him, really. There is no image. They have kind of an outline on their website, but I think he's going to be my favorite.
Yeah, he's definitely a great prop, and I'm happy to see him, because it's probably the most exciting we got today. I'm just gonna ignore pulling it up, but yeah, he's definitely a good one. Any thoughts?
And here, once we get the photo up,
I don't know if I can get it from
height.
here.
What?
Well, I'll put it on the video, but I don't think I can get it on the this thing. Here, I'll just stop that.
Okay. Well, his height is 7 feet, and he's crouched over so much that he would look like he would be like a 10 to 12 foot prop.
Yeah.
So 7 feet while crouched over that much is going to look so creepy, and he's holding out this jack-o'-lantern, and I think he's going to be a very scary, very cool one. He looks like he may be hooded. He's got a lot of creepy cloth or like dripped stuff dripping down from him, and he's got a spine and like rib cage exposed. He looks pretty detailed. I can't wait till we see some photos.
Yeah, I'm very excited for him.
Something weird is they put in the description the top secret prop. More info to come. Stay tuned, which I don't think they've ever done before. That's going to be pretty cool.
I think he might have the same movement as the archways.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's just going to have like a head turn and a mouth move, probably. I feel like
for
they
the
won't do too much
size
with him.
he is, the fact that he's only like, and I imagine he might be somewhat detailed. Like, I imagine he's going to be like pretty detailed. For only $300, I think
It's a steal.
Now that's
Well, not steal,
that's
but
what I was talking about, though, because $300 would have sounded like a ton a few years ago. So I think he could do a lot. I'm really hoping he's like Nightcrawler, where I thought Nightcrawler was gonna like spit some fog out and kind of just look around and do really nothing, and then he turned out to do a ton. So I'm hoping this guy kind of has the same thing, where he does a lot more than we expect. But even if he doesn't, his looks look cool enough.
Alright, is that all we have to say for this?
yes.
Super excited to see the rest that they have. Like, I know there's Lunging Pumpkin Carver and the Witchy Witch, and I think those are
yeah.
the
Yeah.
only two that we have confirmed that are left, and then maybe the witch duo, if you've seen
I
those.
actually kind of like the new pumpkin carver.
Yeah, it's okay, but
Just
yeah.
a little.
Thing I just want you to know if you guys did enjoy this video. I guess tell us your thoughts on these props in the comments below, and yeah, have a fantastic day and night, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.